Okay, hey collective, I hope you've been looking good, feeling good, smelling good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts, having a good time, doing good things with good people and good places, and good places, and good places. It looks like you have. If not, you're getting geared up and ready for it. That's for sure. Like, you know what awaits you in some fashion, and you are I think you're pleasantly surprised with it. That's one of the things I will definitely say. Like, you knew, but you didn't know, but you know, but you don't know kind of energy. Tell us more about these friends, Spirit. Because I get, they're on their way. It looks like, I'll just wait. I'm not gonna wait actually, because I see it right here. It looks like you're the type of friend that like can't wait to have the friend that over, so you guys can listen to music and you can like cook food for them and hang out and just do things together. Good energy, good time. Yep. You might. Yep. Looks like this is some good energy already. Ooh. A lot of knife energy. Get some ancestors are really taking care of business. Yeah, I hear that song. Ooh, I hear that song very. Ooh, I hear that song very clearly. Spirit said, take this one too. Okay, so I'm gonna have to dig through these, right? But let me give you these three that fell over here first. Okay, so maybe at one point people may have thought you were depressed, or you may have been depressed, or however you want to call it. Me personally, I don't feel like there's depression if the person is generally happily living life, I guess I was gonna say. But if the person is generally happy, like, what's to be depressed about? I guess people like to decline that fact, like, oh, no one can just be happy. Well, why not? Like, if that's the only goal the person really actually has, and that they actually reach towards and are trying to actually obtain is happiness, then why wouldn't they be able to figure that out? Other people have. You call them gurus, right? Don't you? They call them gurus and Buddhas and all these other kind of things, right? So why aren't there, like, yeah, let me keep. Because of this nine of swords energy, because you're not depressed, because you are focused on what's ahead of you right now, you filling you and your person's cup up. I don't know, have any other way to see it, or maybe this is you in spirit if you don't have a person. Okay, that's what you're doing right now. Yep. Look, 7 of knives, right? 7 of swords. There was a betrayal or something like that, right? But look at you through the betrayal. You were just kind of like, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take my little scooper here and my dish, and we can, I will go. Yeah, I see you have all of these knives at my head, so I'm going to go ahead and leave. Do you want the food? Because I can leave it. I'm just saying, that's the energy I'm getting right here. Is like somebody who just like literally does not actually care. Who does not give two hoots. Because if you push this person into like a 7 of knives energy, like where you betray them, if you betray this type of person, this is what they become. They say, oh, okay, well, no, well, look, no. Here's the receipt for this, and here's the receipt for that. I've got a whole book of the things that you did. And I don't think that I've ever done anything but bring you a nice pot of gumbo. Everybody can't make a roux, honey. Everybody cannot make a roux. Okay. Anyway, yeah, no, it was proper. It was exactly what. Yep. Nope. Yep. Yep. Anywho, this is what that person turns into. If you cross this person, if you backstab, if you go against this person, what do you expect? It's just the way this person does it. They're so by the book. It's scary. It's frightening. Because this person never really bothers it. Like, this person constantly... You asked me to come, honey, with the gumbo. You invited me. You wanted me here. You know, the day I came and showed my face. Okay, now that I'm on that subject, I guess I have to bring some things up. I have some notes. Okay, all right. I got a little diagram, actually, because Spirit was like, just draw this, okay? Let's just draw this. Okay, there's a couple of covens, right, that you've been attacked by. 5:55 on the clock. There's one that may have been a church, a sorority, or fraternity that took you in. Maybe multiple of those. There's a couple in there, okay? It's a couple, one couple. This is couple number one, and they're older. And that's how we're going to identify them. Couple number one, older. In that group, either from the sorority, fraternity, or church, there's an ex-friend that you have that's also working with them, that couple. Pay attention. Oh, we're on coven number two. In your professional association or one that, or business or job that you used to be at, that was maybe at a bigger company or something like that, I don't know. There is a sex coven. You knew about all the people doing stuff. You never got involved. You've never really been one of those. You don't do that. That's just not you. You're like, I'm gonna do something. I'm doing my person. Like, what's the point of? Anyhow, there's this person, whoever is in that professional aspect or association that you have from the past is that's in your past. There's a person with hair colored hair. Red hair is what I believe it is. Then there's a third coven. Oh, we're not finished. We got the download. We're gonna go ahead and give it out because Spirit was like, draw this. This third coven is a scorned lover is behind this, or lovers. There may have been one that recruited another. they both love you. Like, yeah, you're gonna both go against her and put love spells on her. And then who's she supposed to choose when you do that? Or he? Pay attention. If you got I knew somebody. Let me just put it this way. I knew somebody, not me. This is not me. I knew somebody whose baby mama that was doing black magic on them was also being followed or following the girlfriend that was helping to do black magic. They were both prostituting, 7:57 on the clock. They were both prostituting for this person. Or so it seemed. Because this person was probably prostituting themselves too, as far as I know they were. So, anywho, it's a side note. So that third coven is the scorned lover. There was no relationship. There was no desire for one from you. You just knew that there was a connection that you were supposed to honor. And you were trying to do that in the best way possible. You were like, okay, well, let's try, let's be friends and try to do business. You knew nothing about, this person had you in a third party. You knew nothing about any other parties. You specifically asked as well. I just want to be clear on that. You specifically asked. I feel like what self-respecting divine being wouldn't ask? Oh, well, do you have someone that you're with before they get involved? Okay, anyway. And then this person was also a part of a he-man woman hater club. Or man hater. Take it how it resonates. Might be her and a bunch of girlfriends around town that everybody already knows be fucking everybody anyway. So it's like, a little karmic. What are you doing? Anyway. Forgot about that download. It's a heavy one. See me pick up a new set of cards? Like, Spirit, we got to do that one too. Like, no, it's on the list, but I thought this was Spirit's like, this is the covens. Okay. This is like some real juicies. Okay. All right. Look, told you, Spirit gave me. They all kind of came in deceptive, if you think about it. Because they all were kind of just like using your energy and never really, they might say something to like keep you involved. And that was usually when they realized that they were burning down your energy too low. When they realized you would get tired, they would say something in acknowledgement because they know that that will bring you right back up. They didn't expect that you would ever find the ability to bring yourself back up and not allow people to come in to take any joy from you either. Anyway, He-Man Woman Hater Club. He-Man, He-Woman, She-Woman Man Hater Club. Yeah, She-Woman Man Hater Club. Yep. Anyway, I get an energy like these girls don't have booties either. Like if they do, they're fake. Anyway, sorry. Oops. Nope, not sorry. Anywho, so this person liked to yap a lot in this club. You know, this girls club, boys club, whatever. The bad girls club, the bad boys club, whatever they were in. Okay. They like to yap, right? In this club about who they slept with, who they dealt with. So they could tell people not to mess with other people. So then that way they would be the only person messing with that person. Some people took this as like a good word, like, okay, don't mess with this person, because they knew this person was nasty and always just fucking everybody, because they thought it was a contest, when really it was like, no, we made this group so we could know who and who not to fuck with. But you've made it like something weird, and I think this person has been exiled, is what I keep hearing, exiled from this group. So they aren't a hating group, they're a knowledge group. Like they're like, you know, we want to know about who's about what. You know, so we can select our, you know, our selects. Creme de la cremes, right? All right, anyway. No one else maybe ever in this club ever, you're who? And then when they see you, they go, whoo! Woo, the jackpot. That's what, who got it? This person, this female or male, they bragged so much about their interaction with you. They've never done that. They didn't realize that. They've never, and that's because they've never been in a situation where they've experienced real love. Real, like, unconditional, like, there's no one else, there's nothing else, there's me and you, and that is it. They've never understood, like, what real love looks like. They don't get it. They do now. And so this person bragged about everything, about the way that you smelled, the way that it felt when you touched their skin. Like they bragged about every single thing. Because when you're with a divine being, everything about that being is delectable. I mean, the beard is soft. It ain't scruffy, it ain't scrunchy. It's a big beard too. And it's just, whew, it melts on you. Whew, where we going? Anyway, so listen. Okay, listen. This person just bragged too much. They yap like me. You feel like I'm going on and on. Well, this person yap. And then that made people kind of sit back and be like, well, if this person is yapping about that person, then all these other, because there's people in these other covens. Now people on the outside of the covens are starting to look. Like, well, why is this person? I remember so-and-so saying, like, with respect to, oh, snap, Spirit's giving me other downloads right now. So with respect to that professional association, that coven, there was a redhead. Maybe that person wanted you to kind of do things with them. Maybe they felt like you brought in more boys to the yard. Maybe your milkshake was, the cow was in the back and we just milked it and it's delicious, okay? Anyway, and there was also probably, they don't like this one. There was also probably somebody from the opposite sex as well. Like there was a same sex and opposite sex. I get a lot of these energies, both all felt the same way about you. It was 14:04 on the clock because Spirit was like, look up, look up. A lot of these energies felt the same way about you. They all like wanted to, and that sacral energy, they looked at that interaction as something that like you'll never forget. And it didn't help that like anybody that dealt with you, like they exuded that. Maybe some of these people saw you, if you've been married before or in other relationships, maybe they saw you with your person and how that person and you looked at together, and then how that person looked after they left you and how you looked. And you've always looked like you doing it, like you bossy. What is all with the Khalees tonight? Okay. Well, you bossy. You the first one to sing on the track. You the muse. Or as I like to say, amused. They thought they knew. Don't stop me. Okay, don't stop me. Let's see what this is saying. Let's ask, what's next? 15. Embrace your sensitivity. Your sensitivity is the sacred gateway to your intuition. It's that special receptive radar that picks up energy and signals. In fact, your sensitivity is one of your greatest assets and the key to your survival. The more you connect with it, the more miracles and synchronicities you'll attract. Let me tell you something about a synchronicity. They've been synchronicing, okay? I can't open my eyes sometimes without a synchronicizing. That's not really a word. Indulge. Spirits like, tell the truth. I don't think that's a word. I really don't. But the synchronicities have been heavy. We had some solar flares and stuff like that last week, so we may have been feeling some ascension, emotions, maybe some breakthroughs on things. Maybe there were some childhood things that you might have been like, oh, you tapped into and got a hold of, and dealt with. Yeah. Ooh, yes. 1626 was on the clock. Yes. You are no longer learning the lesson about, yes. Ooh. Yeah, I get some really good kind of hair falling down out the back. It's tickling my neck. Whoever you get married to is going to love being on your neck. I get somebody's worried about height. I said a card dropped out. So I'm not lying. So maybe you're someone like me who looks tall. I look tall. I'm 5'7". I actually measured myself just to be sure. And I was doing all the extras and all the extra math, like and trying to add, and it was like still like, yeah, no. You can't be 5'8". You're still going to be 5'7". So maybe there's someone that's curious about you that's not sure of your height. So maybe if you have like a dating profile and you haven't updated that, update that so this person knows that you're 5'7", honey. Because this person may not be really tall. And so they may think that, you know, you might not be attracted to them. Yeah. And it's going to be just like this. They don't know. It's going to be just like this. You're going to be, because you're, I don't know. You saw the truth card came right on out. 1808 on the clock. You're my synchronicity. Oh, baby. Ooh. That's nice. You've really left behind any feelings of being defeated about like your love life and where you wanted to go in life and what you wanted to have. Maybe it was that whole little talk where I said, oh yeah, if you haven't been manifesting it, you're not getting it. I think maybe I lost a viewer and then the viewer came back. Yeah, and then I know there's a karmic or two. It's like, I'm gonna keep following and unfollowing so she can see. Okay, I saw. Nobody cares. And then I feel like that's the energy you guys have about whomever. What were we even talking about? Somebody trying to defeat you? I'm sorry, I get so tickled. I felt like I was gonna float just now. That was so silly of them. Oh, somebody mad. Oh my goodness, that cracks me up when that happens. Somebody's super pissed off. They're immature. It's a page of wands. They're gonna get attacked. Like that's because they got so much shit coming at them. They got so much shit flying at them. It's not even funny. This is the shit. This is all the transformation that they've avoided. Imagine that's a crew of butterflies. Okay. Because I'm telling you, I've seen that happen before. And you know what that means? You're resisting a karmic cycle. Like you're resisting letting go of your karmic ways. And so life is going to teach you what that karmic way is. I'm telling you, it does. Let me explain something to you. The only time I've ever seen butterflies like with this was when I was in a karmic cycle. I met my first narcissist ever, as far as like in a dating relationship, as far as I know, because, you know, I forget people so quickly. Anywho, uh, sorry. You go and you go. I need to keep you in my mind for if we're not. Like, yeah, I ain't one of them bitches. Anyway, 2020. See clearly now. That motherfucker's gone. Anyway, there was a time period where I had like all these butterflies that would swarm my cars. My car. Well, I had two cars for a little bit, but my car. White butterflies just swarm it. And my kids used to like freak out a little bit. They're like, Mommy, where are all these? Mommy, they would want me to stop because we were literally like sucking up butterflies in the car because we had to keep driving. You think I'm gonna stop my car for a bunch of transformation? I should have been like, what is this? Because had I known, ancestors tell me, I would have been right away. Because, and it was, I was seeing all the signs. Like I was seeing that I had tied myself to a demonic entity, a narcissist. In my opinion, a narcissist is very much so somebody who is attached to a demonic entity. They know they're attached to a demonic entity. They don't really care. You know, I saw another reader, 2120 on the clock. I saw another reader who gave a reading. I won't say that person's name. And they were saying how this reader, this high priestess, this worker, this voodoo priestess, was not responsible for the work that they did because it told the other person that this work. No, honey, that is not how. All money ain't good money. There's a business to be run. There is a business to be run. But the example of what the business upholds should be something like you can't be on the fence. Like that's not on the fence. Like it's good for you, but it's like only while you can get the money. And then when you can't get the money no more, you're like, well, I told you. Well, you knew. Well, you could see. Whatever they said, I don't know what they said actually, but I just know that this was not appropriate. You know what I mean? Like all money ain't good money. I'm just saying that card just moved out in the deck.